I'm Nadine, owner of NG Platinum Homes, and welcome to another episode of What Makes This Design Great. I am here with Joe DeCasperis, and he is my wonderful friend that we had a podcast last year that was amazing, highlighting your design work collaboration with SKS, and we're going to do it again today, but we're going to go into more detail about the actual design of the kitchen. So this is an absolutely beautiful kitchen, so let's talk a little bit about the materials. Beautiful countertops, is porcelain. And I want to talk also about the inspiration behind this kitchen and what drove you to pick the materials that you did.
Of course. Well, thank you for having me again year two. We had such a good time designing the booth again for SKS. And we're in front of the new transitional kitchen. And this kitchen really was a fresh take on the classic white kitchen. And so we wanted to showcase some of those mixed elements in making a classic white kitchen a little bit more contemporary. So we did 3 colors in this kitchen. We have Sherwin-Williams shiitake on our floating cabinetry below our cooktop, which is a very different way to incorporate.
That's very inventive, because I've never seen that before. It's amazing.
Yeah, I absolutely love that detail. Super cool, and you could do it in residential homes as well, especially flanked with tall cabinetry on either side. And just having that extra floating look, great place to have lighting and accent detail as well. And of course, I love my extra thick countertops. So we did a 4-inch thick counter on those Sherwin-Williams shiitake cabinets. Another really inventive look is we wanted to showcase the new SKS transitional speed oven. We were able to do that in this tower that sits on the counter. Again, a little bit more inventive, not just your standard tall cabinet or base cabinet with the speed oven inside of it.
That's great. And we're sitting in front of the island here, which has this beautiful fluted material. You would call this fluted too, right?
Yeah, slats. I mean, this is slat detail. We worked with Supreme for this booth this year, and this is actually their weathered finish, and we just laid it up on a 3/4 inch panel. And anyone can do that. Any contractor, any homeowner, if they want, although we like the contractors, can do that extra detail in their space.
Love that. And I love the colors in the kitchen. And a lot of people wouldn't think to put like 2 different colors that are so neutral.
Yes.
I mean, you have 3 colors going on, of course, with the wood, but you combined an off-white, and then I really like this shiitake. And I've heard that that particular color is becoming more and more popular.
It's one of our favorite colors in Southern California. We work with it quite often. People love just how warm and inviting it is. And when you play it against different colors, you actually have a different feel from it. So depending on how we paint the walls and the ceiling, makes it feel a little bit richer or a little bit more neutral.
Yeah, and then, you know, of course, people are really, they still love whites, but really getting away from that hospital white that people are trying to avoid. I have so many clients for me too that say, I want white cabinets, but not white.
Correct. Yeah, and so the paint color for the white cabinetry is Sherwin-Williams Aesthetic White. And I love that color. It's also one of our #1 colors that we work with. And oftentimes people love the gold, and yes, gold is always having a moment, but I absolutely love polished nickel and how it picks up the color underneath it. And so we incorporated that with our faucet.
Yeah, and then the hardware too is quite nice. It's very simple, but very beautiful.
Yeah.
It's amazing. And yeah, the fixture is beautiful.
Brizo Smart Touch faucet belongs in every kitchen, if you ask me. And actually most of the kitchens we do design and produce does have that Brizo Smart Touch faucet.
Really. Yeah, I really love this thick edge of the countertops too. It really gives it an elevated look.
Yeah. And if you notice, super subtle, but there's actually like a vertical shiplap pattern going on in that door. And so we mirrored that with the slats in the front up here.
Yeah.
Super subtle. You just see every 3 inches, there's a little groove in the cabinetry.
And then of course the beautiful backsplash, you have the porcelain material, and then you added another tile on top of that to kind of combine it nicely together. But I mean, I don't know, I'm not a designer, so I wouldn't have thought to do that. I'm just the contractor, but
it pulls in both the tones of cabinetry really well, which is again just a subtle nod to layering. And the goal is with design is to just have turning the corner and seeing, oh look, there's another awesome detail, and just having all of those details layered and say, wait, this is really cool. This is a really great space.
And again, I love this. I think this is amazing. It's very show-stopping when you see it. So great work. And congratulations on the collaboration with SKS again. It's amazing. You do great work, and we love you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Love you. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much for talking with me. And until then, stay tuned for the next episode.